Hey, welcome back. We are not in court this week. I told you we try to go, if the court administration will keep up with us, we try to do 2 weeks in and 2 weeks off. So next week we're back, starting Monday with jury duty, and we'll have a plea court and a trial court going on. But more importantly, is Monday is the first day of school. So I want to spend just a couple of minutes telling you what you already know. It's going to be a lot more crowded on Monday with school buses out there. School buses, that really doesn't cause any problems. It's just indicative of, people, traffic patterns changing. I'll give you a story of that. It's been years ago, but I dropped my son and his friends off at school, and then I was bringing Paisley back on Highway 501, and the traffic had backed up around Conway High School, and you're just not used to seeing it back up that far. It had backed up past where Taco Bell and all of that is, coming from west to east. I was taking her to daycare, and when that backed up so much, we found ourselves parked waiting for people to turn in. And to this day, these are one of the few times that I can look back at and say, I probably could have died that day. But big dump truck was coming and wasn't used to that traffic pattern. And I had to make a decision: do I sit where I'm at, or do I pull in the suicide lane to get out of his way? And it's 50-50, right? I stayed where I was at and just, oh gosh. And he switched and went into the suicide lane and stopped probably, he was locked in on the brakes. He stopped maybe 30 feet past my vehicle. I would have been dead as a hammer and Paisley. All because of traffic patterns. It wasn't necessarily that he was doing anything wrong. Just wasn't used to people being backed up that far. So that is going to happen on Monday. Hopefully not a crash, hopefully not a 50-50 life decision, but either way, some near misses, hopefully, if nothing else. Just understand that what may have had 3 or 4 people sitting at a traffic light may be 30 people sitting at a traffic light now, and it backs it up. And your mind, driving back and forth these same roads every day, believe it or not, it sets some sort of expectation for what you're going to do. And if you're really not just studying it, you can find yourself in a mess really quick. So Monday, if you don't do anything else, get up 10 minutes earlier. And if you get to work 10 minutes earlier, great. If you get there 10 minutes late, not as great, but okay. What you don't want to do is find yourself rushing when everybody else is rushing. Give yourself plenty of space between cars. Sound like a old uncle now, but I've just seen it over and over and over. And it is easy, and it's easy to get into an accident, and it'll be easy until your mind sort of readjusts. Then traffic is going to settle back down, and everything by the end of September, it'll be fine. But those first few days of school, it's going to be tough. And a lot of new drivers are on the road that maybe weren't driving last year, trying to make those turn-ins. So just give each other a little bit of grace and make sure to slow down and leave a lot of room, at least for a couple of weeks, until it can all settle back down. I'll be back next week to give you, well, it really won't be an update from this week. We'll have roll call on Friday, then jury people will come in Monday morning. So if you've got any topics that you want to discuss, throw them in the comments and we'll try to answer them.